The Union Legislature of India is known as the Parliament of India. It is the supreme lawmaking body at the national level. The Parliament is established under Part 5, Articles 79 to 122, of the Constitution of India. It plays a vital role in a democratic system by making laws for the entire country, controlling the executive, representing the people, and protecting constitutional values. The legislature plays a very important role because it represents the will of the people and works for the welfare of the nation. India follows a parliamentary form of government, which means that the executive, that is, the Council of Ministers, is responsible to the legislature. The government remains in power only as long as it enjoys the confidence of the parliament. Without a strong and effective legislature, democracy cannot function properly. The laws enacted by Parliament apply to the whole of India. The Union Legislature reflects the federal structure of the country, as it represents both the people and the states. The Union Legislature is not a single body but a bicameral legislature, meaning it consists of two houses. This system ensures better discussion, careful lawmaking, and proper representation of diverse interests. The Union Legislature also performs important functions such as controlling the executive, discussing national policies, passing the union budget, and ensuring accountability of the government. No law can be made at the central level without the approval of Parliament. Thus, the Union Legislature forms the backbone of India's democratic system and ensures governance in accordance with constitutional principles. Composition of Parliament. The Parliament of India is the Union Legislature of the country. Its composition is clearly provided under Article 79 of the Constitution of India. According to this article, the Parliament consists of three integral parts, namely the President of India, the Lok Sabha, House of the People, and the Rajya Sabha, Council of States. Together, these three form the lawmaking authority at the national level. According to Article 79, the Parliament consists of three parts: the President of India, the Lok Sabha, House of the People, and the Rajya Sabha, Council of States. The President of India is an essential part of Parliament. Although the President is not a member of either house, no bill passed by Parliament can become law without the President's assent. The President also summons and prorogues the sessions of Parliament and has the power to dissolve the Lok Sabha. Thus, the President plays an important constitutional role in the legislative process. The President of India is an integral part of Parliament. The Lok Sabha, also known as the House of the People. The Lok Sabha is the lower house of Parliament. Its members are directly elected by the people of India through universal adult franchise. The Lok Sabha represents the people of the country. It has a maximum strength of 550 members, including representatives from states and union territories. The normal term of the Lok Sabha is 5 years, but it can be dissolved earlier. The Lok Sabha has special powers in financial matters, especially in relation to money bills. The Rajya Sabha is the upper house of Parliament. The Rajya Sabha, also known as the Council of States. It represents the states and union territories. Members of the Rajya Sabha are indirectly elected by the elected members of state legislative assemblies. Some members of the Rajya Sabha are nominated by the President for their special knowledge in fields like art, literature, science, and social service. The maximum strength of the Rajya Sabha is 250 members. It is a permanent body and is not subject to dissolution. 1/3 of its members retire every 2 years. The Rajya Sabha acts as a revising chamber and provides stability to the legislative process. Officers of Parliament. The officers of Parliament are responsible for the smooth, orderly, and impartial functioning of the two houses of Parliament. The provisions relating to these officers are found in Part 5 of the Constitution of India. Each House of Parliament has its own presiding officers and administrative officers to conduct proceedings smoothly. In the Lok Sabha, the most important officer is the Speaker. The Speaker is elected by the members of the Lok Sabha from among themselves. The Speaker presides over the sittings of the Lok Sabha, maintains order and discipline, decides questions of procedure, acts as an impartial authority and ensures that debates are conducted fairly. The Speaker does not take part in debates except in special circumstances. In the absence of the Speaker, the Deputy Speaker, who is also elected by the Lok Sabha, performs the same functions. In the Rajya Sabha, the Vice President of India acts as the Chairman of the Rajya Sabha. As Chairman, he presides over the sessions of the Rajya Sabha and maintains order and discipline. The Chairman of the Rajya Sabha does not vote except in the case of a tie. In his absence, the Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha is elected from among the members of the Rajya Sabha and presides over the House in the absence of the Chairman. Apart from presiding officers, each House has a Secretary-General, who is a permanent officer. The Secretary-General assists the presiding officer, maintains records, and manages the administrative work of the House. Thus, the officers of Parliament play a vital role in ensuring efficient functioning, discipline, and dignity of the Indian Parliament. Conclusion. In conclusion, the officers of Parliament play a crucial role in the smooth and effective functioning of the Indian parliamentary system. Officers such as the Speaker and Deputy Speaker of the Lok Sabha, the Chairman, Vice President of India, and Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha, and the Secretaries-General ensure order, discipline, and fairness in parliamentary proceedings. They act impartially, protect the rights of members, and maintain the dignity of Parliament. By properly conducting debates, regulating procedures, and ensuring that constitutional rules are followed, these officers help Parliament perform its legislative, executive control, and representative functions effectively. Thus, the officers of Parliament are essential for the successful working of democracy and for upholding the values of the Constitution of India.